What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another statue unboxing. And today we have got a resin statue from the Bleach series. We have got a Sosuke Aizen statue made by Blackwing Studio. Now I've got this I think I got it a while ago now, but I've just not got around to unboxing it yet. Needed to make a bit of space for it and have it on the right display. But yeah, I've been looking forward to opening this one. As I've said previously, in the Bleach franchise, Sosuke Aizen is my favourite character from the show. I do have a resin statue of him. The other statue is by Cloud Studio. That one's of his form when he's fused with the Hulk Goku, whereas this one is before that. I actually prefer Aizen in this form. I prefer the look of him in this form than the one when he's fused with the Hulk Goku. I prefer him when he's like this, or just once he leaves the Soul Society and like slicks his hair back and goes to Wakamundo and he has that different outfit on. I prefer when it's either like that or like this one. But yeah, it's a really cool statue. I wish it had LEDs. There is a Sosuke Aizen from the 1000 Year Blood War arc on one of the websites where I purchased my resin statues from Japan. That one looks pretty cool. He's using his Hado number 90 Kuro Hitsuge. Actually, no, he's not. He's not using that one, sorry. He's using his other Hado, I think it's number 99. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one when he has the purple dragons around him. And that one looks pretty cool. That has LED, so I'll have to get that one, or there's one where he's sat on the throne, which will be a cool one. Not a throne, but the chair that they strap him to in the Soul Society. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite a big box. I can't remember the scale of the statue now. I think it's a 1/6 scale statue. Don't think it's a quarter scale. Yeah, I think it's a 1/6 scale. But yeah, it's a really cool statue. Nice artwork of Aizen there on the front of the box. Holding the Hulk Goku at the top. Don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, it's a really cool statue. So yeah, let's get it unboxed. Now this one just comes out on its back, so with the Aizen picture face down on the box. Sometimes they don't let you know which way the box is supposed to be open. Sometimes it'll have an arrow, you know what I mean, so I won't want to open one of these the wrong way, but I checked with this one and it was opened the right way. As you can see, all the pieces are in there. So I'll take this down and get this open. There we have the base, which is the heaviest piece. The base always is the heaviest piece. I'll be careful not to grab it by the wrong part. Some really cool effects. Like the dirt looks like, the effects on the ground on the dirt here is like I'll be careful not to touch these. See, these white parts seem quite fragile, so I won't want to put my hand under these while I'm trying to pick it up. Don't want to break any of the pieces. All these resin statues can be quite fragile, but yeah, like the sand here, it's quite cool, quite detailed. There we have the underneath, Sosuke Aizen himself, model number 110 out or 188. But yeah, it is really detailed. It's quite heavy. Don't know how much it weighs. Maybe about, I think it weighs about 10 kilos. No more than 10 kilos anyway, but around 10 kilos or something. It could weigh more, don't know. It's a bit heavy for its size anyway. But yeah, all this sand effect, which I presume is like from or it might just be I thought it might have been from Waco Mundo, which it could be. It's just that Aizen's in this outfit and he changes once he leaves the Soul Society. But yeah, this could be like from the Soul Society. But yeah, the effects of the underneath of the ground here are quite cool. Some of it's actually falling off, like it's actual dirt or something. Here we have Aizen's body. All pretty much comes in one piece, which is pretty cool. Yeah, all comes in one piece pretty much, apart from his head and his right arm. As you can see, he's got his Soul Society jacket on before he portrayed them, which is pretty cool. It's made of like a, I don't know whether that's made of resin. Feels a bit different to some of it, like the clothes. Like a bit like how Meruem's jacket is on his one. Now let's get Aizen slotted in. I think he just goes here like so. Yep. Here we go. Let's get him turned around. There's another one of those pieces. Bit of the sand effect, the dirt effect. I'll have to figure out where this piece goes. He does have a little slot on his arm up here, where I think something I assume is going to have to connect there. Unless it's a bit of damage, but hopefully not. So yeah, we'll get all the pieces out and figure out where they all go. And now the fun part, trying to figure out where each of these pieces actually goes, because these resin statues never come with instructions, or they rarely come with instructions anyway. So that's obviously going to be one of the biggest. There we go, that one goes there I presume. That's the biggest thing you can find. I do like these, pretty cool. These are like when Aizen opens up like a portal, I can't remember the name of it, but when he jumps through to a different place, this is like when it opens up, when Aizen does it, this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I do like the effect. It just like opens up a portal in the middle of the sky or the air, wherever he may be. Just opens up. That just pushes in. I think that's how far it goes. Don't want to break it. Yeah, that just goes there like so. There's also another big piece kind of, not too big. I think that one just goes right there. Another piece of it. Yep, there we go. And we have that piece there also. So now there's two more pieces of this. I think that is for this dirt thing here. That'll just go into that. Like so, it has like a little pin. That just slots in there. Obviously most of these are all magnetic. Now let's figure out where these final pieces go. Okay, there's one. I need to find where that last one is. So just, as I said, like most of them are magnetic, so this will just slot in there like that. Yeah, oh there we go, right on the front. So yeah, this one goes here, the final piece. Turn it around so you can see. Right there at the front one. There we go. That's pretty cool. Here we go, the man himself, Sosuke Aizen. Some really cool detail. Like the glasses on there. Like all the detail there. That's quite cool. Looks exactly like he does from the show. As I said, I do prefer this version of Aizen, or just after this. We go put that on there. There's one of the effects from the Hogyoku. I think I'll have to figure out where that goes. I don't know whether that was actually the Hogyoku there, is it? There's one of the effects from the Hogyoku. This just slots into the top of his arm. Like so. Now, unfortunately, I have broken the Hogyoku, or it came out of the packet, out of the box like this. I'm not too sure. As you can see, right there on his finger, where it's broken, it's supposed to be connected there. So I will have to buy some glue for that and stick it. That's quite unfortunate. Now let's get his arm in, which is underneath here. There we go. And then this final piece goes on here, like so. There's Aizen's Zanpakuto, his Kyoka Suigetsu. That's pretty cool. Obviously it's in its sheath. I do have a Kyoka Suigetsu from the Cloud Studio, which is also pretty cool. They sent one with that. That one's out of the sheath. So that's pretty cool. Put this in Aizen's hand. Like so. But yeah, quite unfortunate. I don't know whether I'd done it myself when I was pulling it out of the box, because there was another piece covering his arm which I didn't see. So I don't know whether I bought this off myself. It's quite unfortunate, but at least it's just a small piece and it'll be quite an easy fix. Only a little bit of glue for that, but it was obviously one of the main points of this statue. So yeah, I will get some glue for that, get it fixed. But yeah, that is a really amazing statue by by Blackwing Studio, sorry. Really is an amazing statue, has loads of detail. I like all the effects, like all this here. So kind of looks like Aizen's got the Hogyoku and is about to escape somewhere, maybe go to Wikamundo or somewhere like that. Although yeah, I think it is actually. I think this is the scene from the Soul Society when he escapes at the end, gets the Hogyoku and escapes along with Gin and Tosin. But yeah, it was really an amazing statue. I was going to get there is a Kisuke Urahara resin statue by Blackwing Studio, which I was also going to get to go with this, but unfortunately I think I've missed that one. I'm going to have to check on a different website, see if I can get it. But yeah, this really is an amazing statue. As I said, it's my favourite character from the show, so I'm really happy to have an amazing resin statue like this of Aizen. I will have to try and get some other resin statues of Aizen, one with some LEDs, but yeah, this really is a cool statue. I'll just have to get some more of the espadas to go with him. I do have a resin statue of Noitora Gilga. I already opened that one, so that's not on any of the videos, but we could put up a shot of it, so be able to see that one. That's pretty cool, to be fair. But yeah, I'll have to get some more to go with him. I want to get a Geen resin statue, or an Ukiura one. Ukiura one would be pretty cool. I've seen some good ones on there with some LEDs in his second resurrection form. I do have a Ukiura, but it's just a Mega House Gem version, which is still pretty cool, but it's not like these resin statues. And hopefully I can get one from the 1000-year Blood War arc, having Aizen either sat in his chair or having him using his Hado number 99 or 98, whichever, I think it's 99, using them dragons and purple dragons. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll have to keep a lookout for those. But yeah, as I said, he's my favourite character in the show. I like all the abilities of Aizen. I like his whole persona, the way he conducts himself. Obviously he's a bit shady, but I just like how, maybe not the way he conducts himself, that might be not be the right way to phrase it, but I just like how he is in the show, how he comes across, how cool he is, how calm he always is. You never really see him get angry, apart from when he's about to get sealed away by Ukiura. Once Ichigo's used his final Getsuga Tenshu and made him weak enough, then you actually see Aizen start shouting, start getting angry, which you don't always see. He's normally the calmest person in the show. But yeah, and I also like his ability, his Kyokusui Getsu, his Zanpakuto. It's complete hypnosis, take control of all of the senses. So people in the show never know what's real and what isn't real if he's activated it. Normally activated just by releasing his sword from his sheath, and if you've seen him do that and seen his blade, then you're under Kyokusui Getsu's spell. Then Aizen can pretty much make you see, smell, taste, whatever, and you wouldn't even know the difference. He can put you in a situation and just come up behind you and kill you instantly. So yeah, he is a really cool character. I like in the show when he went to Wakamundo and took control of it and told Baragon that he's now going to be working for him, using his Kyokusui Getsu. It was quite easy, and obviously as we've seen in the show, everyone in Soul Society was under the Kyokusui Getsu spell. I think apart from Ichigo's the only person who wasn't under it. But yeah, that's really is an amazing statue. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna get this fixed. That's quite disappointing. I've actually managed to break that, one of the main pieces for it. But yeah, I'll have to get that fixed. Like I said, I think I done it myself. And they also send you this cool, it's made of metal, this card. This Sosuke Aizen Blackwing Studio card. Yeah, shame this one doesn't come with LEDs. I'll have to get some to go behind it, some purple ones. Probably it'll make all these pieces stand out even more. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more statue unboxings.